Israel is furious at the UN chief, Antonio Guterres, for saying that the Hamas attack on October 7 did not come about in a vacuum. While the UN chief was perhaps trying to convey the importance of settling the historic dispute, what Israel says is that the UN Secretary General seems to be justifying the terror attack on southern Israel that killed over 1,400 people. Addressing the UN Security Council meeting, Guterres also said that the historic injustices against the Palestinian people don't justify the attack by Hamas. Equally, he said the Hamas attack can't justify the aerial bombing of Gaza that has killed thousands. Listen in to what the UN chief said.
An immediate humanitarian ceasefire. The Palestinian people have been subjected to 56 years of suffocating occupation. The relentless bombardment of Gaza by Israeli forces, the level of civilian casualties, and the wholesale destruction of neighborhoods continue to mount and are deeply alarming. I am deeply concerned about the clear violations of international humanitarian law that we are witnessing in Gaza. It is important to also recognize the attacks by Hamas did not happen in a vacuum. The Palestinian people have been subjected to 56 years of suffocating occupation. They have seen their land steadily devoured by settlements and plagued by violence, their economy stifled, their people displaced, and their homes demolished. Their hopes for a political solution to their plight have been vanishing. But the grievances of the Palestinian people cannot justify the appalling attacks by Hamas, and those appalling attacks cannot justify the collective punishment of the Palestinian people.
Reacting extremely strongly to the UN chief's remark, Israel said he was unfit to lead the UN. Israeli envoy to the UN, Gilad Erdan, said that Guterres is justifying the murder of civilians, including children, women, and elderly.
United defeat the Nazis, just as the civilized world united to defeat ISIS. The civilized world has to stand united behind Israel to defeat Hamas. Let us not mistaken about Hamas' intention. I'm sure, Secretary General, you can read it. Its charter clearly calls for the destruction and elimination of the State of Israel. The proportional response to October 7 massacre is a total destruction to the last one of the Hamas. It is not only Israel's right to destroy Hamas, it's our duty. Mr. Secretary General, in what world do you live? Definitely, this is not our world.
Now, it's true that nobody expected the UN chief to come out with such a hard-hitting speech. It's one thing for Middle East countries like Qatar, Jordan, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Iran to criticize Israel in such harsh words. But most other neutral countries, including India, have their sympathies with both Israel as well as Palestine. India's stand reflected this position clearly, as it called out Hamas for the terror attack, but at the same time said discussions must resume for the two-state solution where both Israel and Palestine can coexist as independent nations. Western powers like the US, UK, and France, on the other hand, have agreed with Israel's stand that Hamas is the new ISIS and that it needs to be thrown out of Gaza before any ceasefire is possible. That's all for now. Keep watching Times of India.
Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews, and events. We bring you stories from your neighborhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.